How we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. It is Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock on the 13th of July. Just sitting here in the driveway in the truck. I moved unhooked from the hopper. I'm going to run a week, maybe 2 weeks, a week for sure. Well, let me say this. I'm going to run around for JB Hunt out to Nebraska. I'm going to pick up one tomorrow from Clayton and run out to Nebraska and then pick up another dog food load. Dog food going out that way, dog food load coming back. Both heavy. Bring it back on Tuesday, deliver Wednesday. And then I've got a Wednesday or pick up Thursday. No. Let me think how I got this worked. Sunday, I deliver first thing Tuesday morning. I can deliver that next load Thursday. I don't know how it is. Anyway, I got two Nebraskas lined up. I got one Nebraska. So I leave Clayton, I go to Nebraska, go to Aurora, come back to Clayton, then go to Evansville and pick up a load for South Elgin, where I reload at the same place and go to back out to Omaha, which I've done that load a three times. That's the place where they unload it by hand. That takes just a little bit of time. It doesn't take a long time, but it takes a little bit of time. And then, but I've got no load coming back yet out of Aurora. But a lot of times those loads won't come on until Monday or Tuesday. So if the load comes back out of Nebraska, I will run another one. I'll run the two, and that'll take till Saturday or Sunday. And then there's a tree limb rubbing on my truck. I just heard it. I'm parked in the shade. That's why the tree limb's close to my truck. But anyway, otherwise I'll go back to hopper. Had a weird day on Thursday in the hopper world. Didn't do anything on Friday. Not my broker's fault, because he had loads for all week. But so I loaded up, delivered my corn on Thursday. Oh, the reason I haven't done any videos from the corn line is because I haven't been in line. By the time I get in there, when I get there, I may be set for just a couple, 4 or 5, not very long. And then I'm in the gate. And then once I'm in the gate, I haven't been waiting to get through the probe to check your corn. Long story short, I've been in and out of South Bend all week. Well, Monday through, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, without any trouble. On Monday, I got my radiator in. Working good. All is well. So that's good. Anyway, so yeah, I load up a load of distiller grain, going to not the place I normally go to, a different place. They're all right in there together. I usually go to Prairie, and this one's going to Saturn, they call it. And so I get over there and pull on the scale, and as soon as I pull on the scale, I call into the office there, and he says, uh-oh. He said the customer said they don't want any more loads out of South Bend. That's where I picked that up, South Bend. They don't want any more loads out of South Bend the rest of the week. I said, they don't want any more. This was Thursday, about 10, 11 o'clock. I said, they don't want any more after this load, like no more tomorrow, or they don't even want this load. He said, they don't even want that load. I was, oh, no. So then I got to call my broker, the guy that gets these loads from. He's like, what the heck? And he's mad. It's not his fault. He didn't do it. So I said, I'm not mad at him. And so we're rigmarolled around. What the heck's going on? He had a truck already unload just a little before me. because he asked if I seen that truck. I said I had. And he goes, he just unloaded. I said, well, according to what the guy, it sounded like he just got the email. And long story short, it was about 2 or 3 hours. I come part way home, and then ended up. He called me when I was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes from 30 minutes probably from where I ended up delivering it on Thursday. And he said, hey, I got that load sold to this other place, G4. And he said, if you can get in there before, quitting time, they'll take it today. I said, oh, wonderful, because I can get that load off and maybe do something on Friday. But then nobody was taking distillers on Friday. So that's when I decided, well, I really decided on Thursday, once I got that load off, I need to make some revenue because I've had 3 bad weeks in a row. Not full weeks. This week I had my radiator, and then nothing on Friday was a 3-day week. Last week was practically a 3-day week for the 4th of July. And then the week before, well, that's when my radiator was kind of leaky, so I didn't really want to go too far from home. And it just was, that's the first week of doing that stuff. So it's, long story short, it has not been a very good week revenue, a very good 3 weeks revenue-wise. So I need to make some money. I got truck payment coming up. I got insurance coming up. I got trailer. I mean, it all keeps coming. It don't matter if you roll or not. It keeps coming. I said, I need to make some revenue. So I go on the JB Hunt thing, and that Nebraska loop, I'm able to make that work. And so I'll run a week or 2 of that because I need to make some revenue. Not only to pay, I got those bills coming up, but I need to get new brakes and drums on this truck before winter time. And a couple other things I need to get done just in general before winter time. They say on the weather this could very well be a bad winter. It's more seasonal winter. So we could have a fair bit of snow and cold. So I really don't want to be over the road if I don't have to be. And this hopper freight, it's okay, but it's not as good as my JB Hunt freight was revenue-wise. If I run two Nebraskas compared to 5 days, well, that's not really fair. But a week of JB compared to a week of Hopper Bottom. Hopper Bottom's only 5 days, and JB to do 2 Nebraskas takes 6 or 7, depending on how the appointments flop up. It's $1,500 difference in revenue to the house after fuel. So that's a big deal. So I said, well, I'll run a little of that. And I was thinking, well, this is before having to go again, is becoming a lot closer. Maybe I need to run JB Hunt as my full-time and the hopper as the fill-in. I wanted to run the hopper as the full-time and the JB as the fill-in. But at least for another month or 2, at least maybe till fall time when the weather starts turning a little bit. Definitely before winter. No over the road in the wintertime. I mean, absolutely none if I can help it. Never say never, but if I can help it, none. So if I can have just make some good revenue for now till the fall time. When, of course, in the fall time, the hoppers might slow up a little bit, only because it'll be so busy getting in lines, getting in and out. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I really do like the hopper work. And like I said, the hopper work is going to work a lot better when I can get out of this, either pay this truck off so I don't have this big Lone Mountain payment, or if I had a day cab that had a much less truck payment, then that hopper is going to be just perfect. But we got to get to that point first. I said, and I'm still upside down on this truck a little bit, so I got to get on the right side of it before I can get rid of it. Anyway, so God bless everybody. We're about 10 minutes, so yeah, sorry I was absent for a few days, but there really wasn't much happening, so you didn't miss anything. Anyway, God bless. We'll talk again soon, guys.